All right, guys, here we go. Slightly different. Yeah, we are in a new gym. The theme for this stream is actually going to be, we're going to keep adding weight, cardio. I got some stories for you guys. So we're back in Maryland. Before moving out to LA, this right now, and I think even to this day, one of my favorite gyms of all time. I'm getting a notification that the signal might be weak, so I'll do a little. Yeah, toss in the chat if you're able to see me, hear me. Morning. Let me know what you think of the new format. What we did this morning. I know it was a little different, but I thought it was pretty fun. Okay, it looks like the stream's up. The quality's not ideal, but you know, we're gonna work with what we got here. Okay, so guys, it's Thanksgiving, okay? Almost Thanksgiving. And so tomorrow, you know, we probably won't be streaming tomorrow. So we're doing two today. We did a little work one this morning. Now we're doing a workout, and we're gonna be hitting some back biceps. We're gonna do a 30-minute warm-up on the bike, and then, yeah, I'm not exactly sure that we normally will use when we're lifting back buys, so we're gonna have to find a different routine. But so I'll give you the update from this morning. We ended up hopping on with our assistant remotely, and it went better than I expected. One of the things that I've had in the past, I've done a lot of, like, you know, all the companies I've built have been remote first companies. But the work that I'm having her do, it's something that it works really well when we're in the same room together. Because we're talking about like making direct posts from some of my social channels, and we'll come up with a post together, then she'll make the responses, do that for LinkedIn, X, and we're building out almost like a sales funnel. But right now, the sales funnel is for investors, for customers, and then today we were putting together something for brand deals. So those are the three big things. But yeah, we were able to get a bunch done. It actually worked out really well. So that is good news. We should have some good updates coming there in the coming week on all three fronts. We had a post that was about AI. We posted on LinkedIn about like 3 weeks ago. Something here. What really lights the fire is when people get into like an argument. So so this post now is at almost 200 comments on this post on LinkedIn. And I'd say like 95, we got back to all of those replies. We've got a good system going. We've got a good system. And this is going off of what we talked about earlier. Get more sales. And we realized, so Lena, my assistant, her last role that she was in, enough of an audience across all of our platforms that seems like like low-hanging fruit. It's like if we're already buying this stuff, okay, these seats at Lifetime, I'm telling you, we had to switch bikes because the last seat kept collapsing. Now we're facing the same thing with this one. You guys heard of the company Boardy? Boardy. Put in the chat if you've heard of Boardy. Call our boy Joaquin up. Taking it really light on previous streams and warm-ups, but trying to get our cardio up a little bit. The other cool thing about this gym is that it says that, let's see here. On the set. Also, at the beginning of next year, we are hitting a trip to Japan. So that will be fun. There's a great community that for founders, high traction founders. So if you're a founder, you can meet one of two criteria to get in. The first criteria is if you have a company that's doing over $1 million in annual recurring revenue, then you get in. Or if you have a startup that has raised over $5 million, it's another way to get in. So, yeah, great community. The trip to Japan is actually, they got sponsors. We got like a bank and like a payment processor to sponsor the trip. So, yeah, I'm excited. I think it'll be a good time. It's getting kind of hot. It's pretty good. We're gonna take the hoodie off. Feels feels way better. Getting our cardio up here. I was thinking about the stream that we did earlier today. Thought it was, I don't know about you guys, but I find those videos so interesting. I'm surprised that those videos, like the main one, the one from the Founders Podcast, I feel like those should have more views. Like they're just, it condenses everything that these people who, I mean in this case it was Peter Thiel, it's like condensing some of their key lessons into just a single video. And even though I'd seen that video and know a lot of the principles from 0 to 1, just having it again top of mind, it got the wheels turning. I was particularly interested it's something that I think Peter Thiel in a weird way has gotten pretty known for. He's gotten known for his view that if you're a business, you should try and build a monopoly, which sounds kind of crazy if you just hear the soundbite. But it's like, okay, what makes a monopoly very powerful? It's like, okay, well, it's got these fundamental things that any great business is going to be striving for in some type of a way. And so hearing those characteristics and what kind of gives you defensibility over the long run and how to properly vet your ideas is just all very, very interesting to listen to. It actually got me thinking a little bit about what we're doing with my worker, because granted we have our initial product, but I think in the long run we will have to find a way how to carve out and build that defensibility. And I have an idea on how we're going to do that. I'll do some stress tests and brainstorming on my own time, and I'll let you guys know if it's a route we actually think that it would be best to pursue. It could be. But I do think that there are 100% limitations in terms of what we can do today. Like if I look at our existing product and I was like, William, you're not going to be able to make any changes to this product in the next decade. Will this product still be defensible in 10 years? My answer would be no. And so it kind of got me thinking, like, all right, well, what is going to lead to that unique value prop and that defensibility? Heck, I might even watch that video for a third time. I'm gonna check the audio on this thing. The mic is blinking, which makes me think that I don't have it. Yeah, I don't think that me see. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. What's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Actually, maybe the mic is working. Might actually be working. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it on this, just because I see that our gimbal tripod's about to die. Once this thing dies, it's going to be really hard to bring you guys in for the rest of the workout. We're just going to get after it. There we go. Make the most of this workout. We're going to be working out here the next 2 days. We got the Thanksgiving pass here, so we're doing some back buys. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna keep this nice and simple. We did a quick scan. I don't really see a good spot, so I think we're just gonna do some pull-ups. Go a little higher rep on the workout. Position it. Other than that, this is weirdly easy to get, to just like manage this. 2 more. This thing to track it. Bane, I'm hitting your kind of workout right now, buddy. Right now I got the body weight workouts. I'm gonna bring you guys a special surprise at the end of the workout. For bearing with me for the new spot, we're gonna be unveiling. We'll be picking a random card from volume number 2. These cards have been putting us under the heat whenever we pull them. So we are gonna pull one of these later. For those of you guys who don't know, just as a heads up, this is from the podcast Diary of a CEO. And at the end of every episode, they make the guest, who's like a very accomplished person in whatever their field is, they make them write a question for the next guest and answer the question that was given to them from the guest before. And then they printed them all out and they put them on these cards here. So some of these cards they ask crazy questions. And at the end of this workout, I'm going to be answering one. All right, this will be our last set on the... It's good. My gimbal's probably going to die soon, but... You know what? At least we were able to get the car. Guys, put in the chat what you guys thought of Jorge. I think the dude is ridiculous. We're gonna have to hit more workouts with him when. Shower, pre-barbecue.
Heart rate's up too, that's good.
Feels good to be back in this gym. Okay. We're gonna go for it.